Hello, how you guys doing? James here. Um, there's a video I wanted to show you that this young man makes a very interesting statement about black people, and even me and my friend John, who was black, we talk about this stuff all the time, and he talks about what he experienced with dealing with his own people, and how some people's mindset is today, and why he don't want to be around people, and it's just his way of venting out frustration. He's a black man himself, but I'll let him tell you his story. And in certain points, I agree with him on.
Yo, let me tell you something. You all may have beat me to the punch with this situation, you understand? But, the reason why I joined these, black organizations such as New Wabians, or rather cults, is because I was there, to uplift the people. I always was optimistic when it came to my people. But, throughout the course of the years, I just seen my people act more ratchet, and there were people that were in my life, such as your Pretty Ricky, the mother of my children, and others that, told me that, black people gonna be black people, and, you can't change them. And if you try to change them, that it's gonna be an impossible job to do. But I continue to strive on, to change the hearts and the minds of the people, because they were my people and I have faith in them and blah, 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 blah. But I can tell you in 2021, that I've changed my mind, and I've had this state of mind for a minute now, and that is that black people, we're not positive, and neither do we want to be involved with anything positive. I've said this on this channel for, like 1,001 times. If you just want to know just how positive black people are, just listen to their music. Just listen to our music. Listen to who wins Grammys and award, all of these awards and shit like that. It sure is not, Joey Badass, all these conscious rappers and shit like that. It sure is not them. You understand? It's the ones that's really, really ratchet. It's the female rappers that show their ass off and talk about licking butt and sucking dick and all of that shit. Those are the ones that's getting awards. Straight up. It's the Lil Nas X's that Lil Nas X said on the Breakfast Club, fuck your kids. So the more ratchet you are, the more negative you are in this society, you'll be rewarded. And black people don't seem to figure that out. Like, you have white execs that will reward you for talking about genocide to your own people. But if you were to talk about, like, hurting a white person, oh man, please, you get dropped like a heartbeat. Straight up. And it's just that plain and simple. But black people, from what I see, man, black people are gonna still, like a lot. There's a small amount of black people that want to be successful, that want to be positive, that want the best for everyone. But there's a large amount of people that are the opposite of that. Straight up. And I've been on this planet for quite some time, and I can tell you, man, this is real talk. Yeah, true indeed. I've been arrested quite a few times, and I know that some of them were, racially profiling me and stereotyping me and all the rest of that shit. But damn, it's hard to say, man. Pause. It really is. But throughout my lifetime, I've gotten used and abused more by my own race than anyone outside of the black race. Straight up. This scar right here where I got stitches, ain't no white dude pistol with me, a black dude did. This scar right here, ain't no white dude punch me in the face with a ring and busted my damn skull open and shit. A black dude did. Matter of fact, they jumped me. It was 3 of them. Couldn't one of them beat me, so 3 of them had to jump me. I can tell you, the an endless amount of stories of shit that I've been through with black people. Straight up. And should I just say niggas? Because there's a difference between black people, civilized. Black people are civilized. Niggas ain't.
Yes.
Straight up.
Yes.
And what you see on Love and Hip Hop and all the stereotypes that you see in the movies, there are niggas that are just like that. I've met them. Mentality and all.
Yeah.
They don't want the best interest for black people.
Nope.
You talk that brother shit to them, they're gonna be like, yo, I ain't your fucking brother. They'll stick you up in a fucking minute. You know how many times I've been robbed in the hood? To the point where I'm never going to the hood ever again. Ever. Yo, seriously. They got a slogan. It says, if you're not from the hood, don't come to the hood. That plain and simple. And I live by that shit. I'm never going to the hood. For what? You live in the hood, I'm not going. I'm not from there. I don't know none of those people. Oh, well, I'm from there. You can trust me. Nah, fuck you. You'll fuck me over too. Straight up. And that's just the truth. And I see it on this channel and on my new channel. When I do little joke shits like I'm like singing or like I'm telling a joke or something like that. Like it appears that I'm like being a cornball or some shit, but I'm just trying to like entertain you while I'm trying to I say so-called because I'm not no teacher, but somewhat educate you, right? Like YouTube, it's all about entertainment, but you want to put in that message behind it. Everybody, oh, you a cornball, you a this, you a that. Damn, I can't smile, I can't laugh, I can't tell jokes, I can't have a good time. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I remember when I was growing up in the 90s, we couldn't even smile. Smiling was a weakness. People look at you, dudes will look at you and stick you the fuck up. Straight up. I remember the other day, like I was in a grocery store, right? And I was checking, they got that machine, the blood pressure machine and shit, and it tells your weight and all the rest of that. So I was there, and my shit was like a 123 and 70 something. It was extremely low, right? Because back in the days, I used to drink like that, and my shit was like 159. Like I was damn near needed to go to the hospital. My blood pressure was just so fucking high. So this dude came by, he was like, black dude. He's like, yeah, you checking your blood pressure? I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, because my shit is extremely high. He just kept on going on and on and on. And I'm sitting here like, man, shut the fuck up. Straight up. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that negative shit. I don't want to hear about when you was drinking and smoking and all the rest of that dumb shit. This is the reason why I don't fuck around with niggas. I don't have nigga friends. Matter of fact, I don't have no friends because most of the friends that I had was niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they all come in all shapes and sizes and colors and genders and all the rest of that shit. I remember one time I took this broad, I ain't even gonna lie, like the broad was nice looking and all of that shit, right? She had a little pass, but I don't be questioning that shit. Everybody got a goddamn pass for real. You understand? Saying I learned throughout my lifetime, you don't ever fucking ask certain questions that you don't want the answer to. Like, how many niggas you slept with? You don't ever want to know that. First and foremost, that bitch is gonna lie to you. And she say 12, you best believe it's a 0 and a 0, but 2 zeros behind that 12. Like more like 1,200. Anyway, so, at a pass or whatever, I ain't sweating it. I'm just gonna wine and dine the boy, like literally. So I told her come through. You know what I'm saying? At that time I was eating meat or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cook for you and all of that rest of that shit, right? So I went and got the stir fry shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the boneless chicken. I got the stir fry shit that come in a bag. You know what I'm saying? The vegetables and all of that shit with the little seasoning pack and shit that you put in the wok. I had a wok, like a real wok and shit. I went and got the sesame seed oil, all of that shit. I did it up. I went and got some Cabernet Sauvignon, some red wine, nice red wine or whatever. I had the wine cups, all of that shit. I bought her fucking food. And she was eating like right in my living room, you know what I'm saying? She didn't appreciate that shit. The reason why she didn't appreciate that shit, because she was just so used to hanging around and being around niggas. So I bet you 9 times out of 10 she went to her homegirl's house and was like, yo, that nigga had me drinking wine. Not knowing you sounded like a fucking idiot.
Like that, though.
Damn, that nigga ain't had no, you mean to tell me he ain't had no alcohol, he ain't had no Alizé, he ain't had no EJ, he ain't had this and that, blah, 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 blah. No, I ain't, dummy. This is the point that I'm making. yo, when I check it, like when I do these videos and I'm talking about, you know, we need to change and this and that and so forth, I don't think, like, when the last time you ever heard me say we need to change and like I really fucking meant it? And I wasn't even really talking about everybody. I was just talking about a specific small group, like the people that I'm talking about, like the black people. We need to change in order to get better. But niggas, they ain't gonna change. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to the niggas because I know niggas ain't changing. I'm serious. I've been around niggas all my fucking life. A lot of my family members are niggas. I don't fuck with them at all. That plain and simple. A lot of your entertainers, a lot of people that you fuck with, regardless of whether they actors, singers, your rappers, or whatever have you, are niggas. And you wonder why, you know what I'm saying, you a nigga. Because you're being entertained by one. Now, true indeed, I ain't gonna lie, I listen to some ratchet shit like when I'm working out. Straight up. And it ain't even ratchet, it's like 90s joint. It's like Westside Guns, Conway, Benny the Butcher and shit like that. Those dudes, they're literally, like, seriously, I know they talk about drugs and violence and all the rest of that shit, but I'm just being real. Like, I gotta separate them from the other bullshit because, like, they're talking about, like, real shit, real life shit. Like, that's how they used to live, and at that point in time, they felt as though they didn't have a choice. I'm not trying to, like, make an excuse the reason why they're saying what they're saying, but it is what it is. But that shit motivates me. It motivates me. I'm in the gym and I'm pumped, boom, 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 boom. But outside of the gym, I'm listening to shit like I'm a piano, Afrobeat. You know what I'm saying? Wizkid. I'm not listening to none of that crazy shit. I'm listening to some shit that's gonna keep me upbeat. The day and time that we live in, let me tell you something, nobody's promised tomorrow.
That's true.
You wasn't promised yesterday, so you damn for sure ain't gonna be promised tomorrow or the next day or the next day. I can put this car in reverse and drive off out of this community. Matter of fact, it's a cop that live right up the street. Right up the street. So I can come up here and make a right, then make another left, and pass by the fucking, matter of fact, he brings his squad car with him to his house. So his squad car is parked at his house. He can get behind me and say, yo, he made a move, bop, 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 and I'm going. I don't have time to be on some negative shit. This is what bothers me about black people. Black people act like they got time. Excuse me. Niggas act like they got time. You ain't got no damn time. You don't have time to be bullshitting. You just don't. The other day, Spot'em got shot, right? Black people wanted me to make a video about it, cause yo, seriously, I called it. Now he didn't die, but I got a video called R.I.P. Spot'em got him, and I was in that video. I was talking about how he was gonna be the next person to get shot and killed. He didn't get killed, but he damn for sure got shot up. But at the end of the day, I ain't got time to be talking about him. We already know most of these rappers' destiny. They're destined to die. And they're collateral damaged. Collateral damage to the business execs. They're better off dead than alive, to be honest with you. Because now the business execs can eat off their publishing and all the rest of that shit. And send their daughters and sons off to college. In other words, niggas are expendable. And I don't understand how y'all don't get that. And what white people do, they don't categorize and say the black people over here and the niggas over here. No, they put us all in one big ass bowl. And all in one big ass bowl to white people, racist white people, people that want to make money off of us and our culture, we're expendable. And you can't fault them, because at the same time that they believe that we're expendable, we believe it, excuse me, no COVID, as well. And I'm here to tell you, I'm done. I can give a fuck about people. Straight up. Niggas. I've been dealing with them all my life, man. Now I'm not, you know, I ain't into all of that shit like you gonna see me with a bunch of white friends and, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be a sellout and this and that. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, from now on, I'm just like rolling dolo. I'm gonna pick and choose my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I pick and choose. Like I sort through broccoli. Like I sort through zucchini. Like when I'm at the first produce section, If it's a spot on, if it's just one spot on an onion that I'm about to purchase, I'll put that bitch back. That's the same thing I'm gonna do with my friends when I pick them. Oh, he got lazy like tendencies? I ain't fucking with you. Oh, you don't want to eat right? I ain't fucking with you. Straight up. Cause you only got one life to live, man. And my friends and the female that I sleep with or I deal with, they gonna have to be damn near perfect. Cause I'm tired of dealing with people that got all these imperfections. Damn, 2 or 3, okay, cool. We can run with that. But you got about 20 imperfections? And half of them shits is your fault? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Straight up. But yeah, man, I had to make this video because I get tired of these motherfuckers in the comment section talking about some, oh, you a cornball and you this and you. These videos are not for you. They're not. They're not. I'm trying to make people laugh. When I did those skits with Sweet Baby Jesus, I was trying to get you all to laugh because I'm just too serious. I'm being too serious on these fucking on this channel. And I just wanted to, make it a little bit jokey and shit. But then y'all look, oh, he a cornball. Let me tell you something. I'm an introvert. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Like, if you were to meet me right now, I wouldn't have too much shit to say to you. Straight up. You'll be asking me questions. I'll be like, yeah, one word, like, yeah, nah, yeah. Straight up. That's how I am. Like, I be saying this all the time. Like, people be thinking like I talk a lot. You understand? Because I do YouTube videos. I don't talk. I'm dead ass serious. Watch. For those that live in Charlotte that may bump into me, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, don't be surprised what I'm about to say. Don't be surprised that it's true. If you come up to me, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna let you talk, and then if you cool, then I'll open up to you somewhat. But I'm gonna get a feel from you. And if you like weird or awkward or you, fuck it. I'ma shut the fuck down. I'm gonna be some shit like, yo, I gotta go. I ain't trying to be funny and da. I'm you know what I'm saying? Cause the reality of it is, I really don't talk to people. Cause I don't like people. I just don't. I don't like people. I don't trust people. That plain and simple. The only thing that I really like in this life is the gym. That's why I get a peace of mind. That's it. I don't like fucking with nothing else. Straight up. And the beach. When I'm at the beach, you know what I'm saying? It's just. Man, this shit is crazy. I remember when I was younger, man. I was really, really optimistic, man. And people, like. Black people, niggas was taking advantage of me back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love black people, man. I mean, I used to. Well, I say niggas, because I'm trying to separate the two. Black people and niggas. I used to love my niggas, man, but now I don't, because niggas ain't worth shit. Motherfuckers trying to you know what I'm saying? I should have known y'all niggas was fucking stupid when you was like, yo, you gonna have to get a pass and come to my city, and you gotta let me know when I'm in your city, when you in my city and this and that. Nigga, it ain't your fucking city. What the fuck you talking about? Anybody can come in whatever city or state they want to go to, period. You can't stop these motherfuckers from doing A, B, and C. But I understand that that's like hood rules. If you were like a real nigga, that's I'm not a real nigga. I'm just a typical regular dude. You understand? Yeah, man, anything positive, if you're laughing, if you're smart, if you think different, if you like different things, you know what I'm saying? If you're into sci-fi, if it's fucked up to say, but it's the truth. Anything smart or intelligent or it requires you to think, reading and writing, and that's a no-go for niggas. That's the reason why I stay out of the hood. Straight up. But I do feel bad for those that are in the hood that are not niggas. And I've met quite a few of them. And I try my best to help them get out of that situation. Because it's nothing like being trapped. You know what I'm saying? Being around, that is a form of being trapped. Like being around people that you can't relate to. And just because you're in an environment, the environment doesn't make you. It makes everybody else. that you're submersed in. I've been around those type of people. That's the reason why, like, when I was younger, a lot of times you'd see me in the hood, in the projects. Because I always met a few motherfucking thorough ass, black people in there that was smart, that could dress and all the rest of that shit. It was just due to circumstance. They couldn't, it wasn't their fault that they lived in the hood. They lived with their parents there. That's the only thing that their parents or single parent could afford. And for those people, I like those type of people because, man, it ain't nothing like it ain't nothing like a smart ass nigga. Straight up, I'll put it to you like that. That's the type of people I like. I like smart ass people that do nigga like shit. Like, excuse no. Let me take it back. No. Seriously. I like smart ass people that have nigga like tendencies. Like every now and then you might, eat some oodles and noodles, and I'll laugh like, damn, you stupid for that. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like this nigga. Like he could turn it off and on, and at times, you know what I'm saying? He'll do it like, he won't do it like to embarrass anyone or embarrass himself. Man, it's difficult to explain, but that's who I like fucking around with. You know what I'm saying? A smart ass motherfucker that just got nigga like tendencies every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you a real nigga? Hey, get the fuck out of here, man. Dumbass nigga, that's what you are. You go to school, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You seen that meme? I'm gonna get out of here, but you remember that meme? That shit was circulating for like a whole year. I don't know how old it is, but it was this broad. She was a real nigga. It was this broad, and she had a rocket. It was this little kid that was near a pond, and they were throwing rocks in the pond. I guess like throwing it to make it skeet across the water, right? So the girl picks up the rock and says, "Ooh, a dirty rock," and then the little kid is like, it's a rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be dirty. And then he paused and he looked at it. He was like, did you go to school, bitch? That shit was funny as shit. I don't think little kids should be cursing, but that shit was damn funny as shit. And I think, like, they paused it, they stopped it. I think she pushed him in that pond, yo, for real. That's my word. Other than that, man, I hate the real niggas, man. Y'all can go to hell.
That's a very analogy. I'm gonna have to excuse to put PG discretion is advised on this video. I want this one young lady said that what he was saying, she's saying the same thing. On fair and balance when it comes to this, and she said the same thing.
You cannot convince me otherwise that Sexy Red is not an industry plant that was put here to help finalize the destroying of the black woman image. They was already had us under attack, and she was here to just finalize the process. The way they trying to force her on us is just crazy. Like, I wanted to go see Drake, but once I found out Drake had her opening for him, absolutely not. Absolutely not am I gonna support anything that thing is behind. I'm not supporting it, right?
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So today, I'm gonna be going over this clip, well actually two clips of what this woman had to say here. Y'all know I react to Dana Dane a lot. That is the name of her TikTok if y'all want to check her out, because everybody asks every time I react to her. So she had a few words that she wanted to say about Sexy Red. Now, this is real. Like, when I tell you this clip went viral and went viral. Over 1 million views, bruh. Over 1 million views. And it kind of makes sense because this went so viral that it even caught Sexy Red attention herself, and she had the nerve to try to clap back. But I'm gonna let Dana Dane cook here, and then say a few words, and then I'm gonna play the other clip for y'all. All right, so let's get into it.
This is the reason why it's time to separate. It's time to separate as black women, because ain't no way I'm about to be associated with that and Suki Stankiana. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I don't care how you feel. I don't care how you feel. At this point, separation has to happen. It's one thing to make trashy music. That is a different level of trash. That's a different level of trash. Kaya's My Neck, My Back, it was bad. Trina and Trick Daddy's You Know Nan, it was bad. But that's a different level of dirty stank music, right? It's just a different level. Like, it ain't never been that bad. There is lyrically nothing that this woman is saying. She's just saying a bunch of vulgar, disgusting, nasty stuff. It's not even music, right? And this is why I know that she's an industry plant. It is not music at this point, right? It's just saying how much nasty, vulgar stuff she can come up with out of her mouth, and how disgusting and distasteful she can present herself in public to help destroy the black woman image, right? Trying to portray it as if we all Pookeishas. And if you don't think that this is successful, just look at what hip-hop and stuff did to black men, and how it had people stereotyping black men as criminals and thugs, right? Even to this day, black men are still fighting to get away from that stereotype. But as of now, black women are under attack, because this Pookeisha image that's being pushed is what they trying to define us by. You ain't gonna define me by that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. If they want to be ratchet, stank, ghetto, promote that, do you, right? And the sector of girls who fall under that category and that aesthetic, have fun with it. I don't want no parts. And the other halfway decent women don't want no parts of it either. Like, this whole narrative that's being pushed that all black women are so hypersexual because every time you cut on your radio, every time you cut on your TV, all you see is these over hypersexual black women. That is bad. That is bad. And y'all don't understand what that can lead to. The same way promoting thugs and criminals hurt black men because it led to a stereotype of making people believe that all black men were that, is the same way this will hurt black women and making people believe that we are all over hypersexual, right? And you don't even see the bigger picture, but it's very much problematic. No other community uplifts the worst of their community. You will never see non-black women uplift trailer park trash and allow women who trailer park trash to be the face of them. You'll never let them see them tarnish their image that way, right? But not us. Not us. We'll let Pookeisha get the limelight. We'll support it. We'll get behind it. We'll sing the trash music. We'll stream the trash music. We'll repost the trash music. We think it's funny, right? We think it's funny until you see the results that come from it. When you see the trickle-down effect of what comes from promoting that image of the person, of the people that you are, right? I'm not behind it. I don't support it. I don't respect it. It's disgusting.
Whoo, yeah, she went off. Now, I want to say this. I never really thought about this, especially somebody who's been a fan of rap for as long as I can remember. But I gotta admit, though, it's not what it used to be. But she made a very, very valid point. The negative image of black men has come from rap music. Let's just be clear, along with, other forms of entertainment. But I think that's where it stems from. And like I said, I just said this the other day, man. I think a lot of artists and people who make music, they underestimate the influence that they have. And Sexy Red is just another example of that. And this I agree 1000%. It does come off like she's just trying to think of the most vulgar thing she can say, and if it rhymes, I'm gonna throw it on a song. That's always been my impression of Sexy Red since I first heard her on the radio. Her and Sukihana. So I'm like, y'all just trying to think of the most vulgar stuff y'all can say, and maybe throw a little hint of comedy in it, and they think it's cute. But
that was pathetic.
This is why. And then remember when Sukihana was acting out in London. See, it's like when y'all are promoting this kind of mindset, lifestyle, and whatever on the radio waves, and then you turn around and have that kind of behavior in London, all you're doing is confirming what you're promoting. And then when you send that kind of image out, especially around white folk in London, that is going to be the imprint that you leave on these white people in other countries. they're gonna think, oh damn, black people are like that for real. This is one of the things that stresses me the most whenever you have these conversations about black men or black women. A conversation that doesn't like to be had but needs to be, because at the end of the day, if we can't be better at it as a community, how are we supposed to do that if we're not trying to stray away from that image? Because like she said, and I've mentioned this as well, you don't see other races uplifting the worst of the worst, promoting and glorifying the worst of the worst of their race as the image that they want to show for that particular race. You don't see other races doing this. It's only us. Yeah, I mean, pay attention. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and play this next clip for you, man, because Sexy Red popped up in the comments. She was in her feels, man. Check this out.
Well, if it ain't Miss Sexy Red that made herself into my comment section, it's nice to have you here, young thug.
For y'all that don't know, man, it's been this running joke going on for a while that Sexy Red look like Young Thug. So I got 2 pictures up, man, and y'all can let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Oh my god, bro, that was hilarious. Whew, let's keep it moving.
Y'all girls killed me using age as an insult. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we look about the same age. I know I got about 10 years on you, but facially, you wouldn't know the difference. You look like you graduated in 05 with me, and you dress like it too. You look like you stuck in the time capsule of 2005 or 2006. So, with that being said, I said what I said about the music. The music is horrible. Alright? It is what it is. You can feel however you want to feel about it. You know somebody lost the argument when the only thing they can say is that you broke. Well, give me some money then, sis. Help a sister out. Since you balling out of control, remember you on the other side of the world, even though you in Canada.
Wait a minute, what the hell?
You do know that's not the other side of the world, right? You in Canada.
You stupid.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to the children being left behind. Lord Jesus, you thinking that Canada is the other side of the world? You added an R onto Canada. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like I said, if I'm that down bad, sis, help me out. It still don't change what I said. I'll still stand 10 toes down at what I said. The music is terrible. It's time to separate.
Finish her fatality.
Oh man, yeah. So, damn, she went in on her, bro. Oh, oh man, yo, shout out to Dana Dane. I love her content. And this was actually sent to me by a subscriber, man. I did not know anything about this. Typically, I'm pretty good at keeping an eye on her because, you know, other content creators react to her. She's pretty popular in this space. And considering, you know, the original clip did over 1 million views, I'm over here like, damn, you know. But I'm glad this was brought to my attention, and
Hey y'all, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson
I want to
Care
say
channel,
this right
where
quick.
we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure. And this is my perspective. So I got yet another clip about single mothers. This one is a little bit different. Shout out to JR Wisdom for this clip, because the lady in the clip, and I'm gonna let you hear it. I mean, it's not just the men. I brought this up to let everybody know it's not just the men that are fed up with the whole single baby mama thing. We're done feeling sorry and listening to stories the same story from every baby mama. Ain't no way y'all got the same story. And we supposed to believe it. And we supposed to believe that these men are walking away. Walking away from what? This is something that I've always said. Did they walk away from the family? What family? You didn't. That there was no family established for him to walk away from. But we are going to watch this lady basically roast these single mamas. You really got to look at it. Here we go.
Agree. And I'm going to show you. So coincidentally, it was like this trend going around on Facebook for women to drop pictures of their deadbeat baby daddies. And so let's just go through a couple of them and see if any of them gave active father. Let's just play a game, okay? So, what about this gave active daddy? I just want to know. Like, and a lot of these men have multiple baby mamas. I'm talking 3 plus. Okay. What about this gave longevity? Long-term relationship, marriage, commitment, active dad. What about this photo? Please tell me. Because us normal folks with brains, we can look at this photo and like, yeah, absolutely not. There's no way y'all looked at some of these pictures and some of these men was like, yeah, he's gonna make a great father, for sure. There's no way. You will not lie to me. You will not lie to me. Absolutely not. Like, what gave active dad? Like, tell me. Like, to us normal folk, this is not a shocker. This is not a shocker. I just don't understand. What can
women don't care about it?
A great father, for sure. I just want to know. Like, and a lot of these men have multiple baby mamas. I'm talking 3 plus. Okay. What about this gay longevity, long-term relationship, marriage, commitment, active dad? What about this photo? Please tell me. Because us normal folks with brains, we can look at this photo and like, yeah, absolutely not. There's no way y'all looked at some of these pictures and some of these men was like, yeah, he's gonna make a great father, for sure. There's no way. You will not lie to me. You will not lie to me. Absolutely not. Like, what gave active dad? Like, tell me. Like, to us normal folk, this is not a shocker. This is not a shocker. I just don't understand. What can
women don't care about that, and these.
Including her friend Cassie Franks. As the night at the bar came to an end, Lauren, Hannah,
And there you have it. And you know what? It's not even so much a roast of the guy, right? For me, it's not even the roast of the guys themselves necessarily. It's the roast of the chicks. Because the point of showing them was, this is who he was anyway. Whoever he was, whether he was a deadbeat, whether he was a good dad, whether he stepped up to the plate, whether he didn't step up to the plate, whatever the case may have been, he showed you who he was. These are the pictures of the men that y'all chose at the time that y'all chose them. And she's right. What is it about when you looked at these guys, you were saying, you know what, husband and father material. Gotta have it. Gotta have their babies. Gotta get these dudes babies. Because, look at him. He's successful. Or he's, his aura is that of husband energy. His aura is that of father energy. His aura is that of wanting and willing to get into a committed relationship with somebody and start raising a family. This is why we tired. I'm glad she roasted it, because we're not gonna listen to the same story about how these guys tricked you and about how these guys aren't nothing and they're deadbeats and they're bums. Like, regardless of whether they are so-called deadbeats or not, you are choosing these guys. And as it was pointed out many times, you're not the first baby mama. So you already understand and see a track record of what's going on with the child. And you want to say, oh, well, my child going to be different because, you know what I'm saying, he don't deal with the baby because of the baby mama and his baby mama this and his baby mama that. You the same kind of chick. You gonna do the same thing the other baby mama doing. If she keeping babies from him, that's what you gonna do when you get mad. If she trying to take him to child support, if he got a job, that's what you gonna do when you get mad. If she act the fool with him because, you know what I'm saying, that he gave her a couple of dollars one week and then the next week she gave him a couple of dollars, but he ain't pay it back when he said he's gonna pay it back, and then you get mad, like you gonna do the same thing. You gonna argue and cuss and fight and clown and act the fool too. You're not gonna be any better than this other woman, the other baby mama that y'all be fighting for baby mama supremacy with. You're not gonna be no different. So I don't even want to hear that about, oh well, you know, I thought he was doing, you know, such and such because of his other baby mama, but I'm not gonna be like that. You're gonna be exactly like that. You can't wait to be like that. Y'all, cause y'all either gonna collude with the other baby mama or y'all gonna fight with the other baby mama. Sometimes you do both. Sometimes the baby mamas come together and become frenemies just to team up against that guy. So I'm glad that she did it in such a hilarious way. Yeah, send the pictures in. We want to see these guys. We want to see them. I want to see who the baby daddy is. Show them to me. Show them to me. Oh, really?
After a night of heavy drinking at the bar, they have returned to the campsite.
Really?
Aaron and Hannah sleeping in the tent and Lauren sharing the
It's absolutely ridiculous. This is why we're done listening to the sob story of the baby mama and how these black men walk away from the family. When you show me an established family, I'll believe you.
They waited for her at the dock before attending.
You're not establishing families with these men. You're not even trying to. That's not even on the radar. That's not even on the table of family, and like y'all was living together and about to get married and then he walked off from the kid. Like, that's what y'all be wanting people to believe. That's a story that y'all like to tell people. Like, y'all was in a committed relationship, y'all was living together and doing it big, and then as soon as you got pregnant, he started flipping out and he started doing whatever, and then he just left you high and dry with the baby. Like, these are the stories that you want people to believe, but it's not the truth at all. Like, it's so far from the truth, it is not even in the same hemisphere as the truth. This is why we done. We done with your narratives and your lies. Just wanted to let y'all know that it is not just the men. It's the women too. And she a young one. I'm glad she see through the BS. Anyway, jump down.
Automate the after hours grind.
Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, Mr. Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
So no sales leads get left behind.
She's right on that one.
Zapier is the easiest way to streamline your workflows.
Where's your phone?
Okay, sure.
You unlock it?
Okay.
Look in the scriptures.
Talk to any girls?
They also do not believe.
You don't have any nudes?
Nah.
No one's sliding your DMs?
Nah, you're the only person I talk to.
Why are you so boring? Why are you so boring?
Huh?
I need toxic!
Wait, I thought you wanted to have a relationship.
You need to make my mind wonder. I want to cry! If I'm not crying at night, wondering if you're talking to somebody, I don't want it. Talk to somebody!
Huh?
Talk to somebody right now.
Okay.
She got a big ass. Talk to her.
Her?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what to say. There we go. See?
What about this bitch right here? Yeah.
There. See?
Do you think she's prettier than me?
No. Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Huh?
You think she's prettier than me?
I don't know.
A protector and provider. Women are supposed to sit there and look pretty, and y'all are supposed to protect and provide.
I miss when men used to protect, provide, and share.
And I am not getting in another relationship if a man can't be the provider all the way.
So some of my content is about how I love men who are protector and provider focused.
When I think of a masculine posture and what I would expect a man to do in my life, two things come top of mind, and they are provide and they are protect.
A man's instinct is to provide and protect.
As every other culture does expect the man to be the provider.
Modern women live
we're no longer living like traditional women. We don't act like traditional women, and we don't have the characteristics of traditional women. But we still expect men to act like traditional men. Make it make sense. So my point is, stop asking for a traditional man to provide, protect, and all of this stuff that we want men to do if we don't hold traditional women qualities, characteristics, and attributes.
Okay, and then I hate a man who know they work, because that just is aggravating.
Ladies, don't kill me for this, but women hate for a man to know his worth. We don't like that shit. Nigga come around thinking he know his worth. Oh, he too good for this, he too good for that. A man that know his worth ain't gonna let us play with him, and I don't like that. Me personally, I don't like that. Nigga, I need you to come around not knowing shit.
I don't like men who like know their worth. Like, I hate y'all. I hate men who know their worth. They be like, I don't gotta deal with girl shit.
As a woman, dealing with a man who knows his worth is literally like the most like humbling experience ever, because he will literally cut your ass off.
That's right. Women do not like men who know their worth and know that they are the prize, regardless of what society tries to tell me. I remember one of my girlfriends telling me back in the day, say, I don't like the fact that I cannot play with you like I played with other men. That's why they be hating so much on Kevin Samuels, because he was out here reminding men of their worth, because a lot of them still gotta be reminded.
Gentlemen, if no one's told you, you gotta tell yourself, you are special, you are important, you are the man because you matter. And yes, I want to see black men and black women together, but I want to see black women valuing black men as black men deserve to be valued. Black men, you are worthy. You have done great things in the last 20 or 30 years. You've taken your image back from cops, deadbeat dads, and everything else. You've stepped up to the challenge, and this is your time. This is your time. The gender war is over. Self-awareness is sexy. Men are going to show the worth, and women are going to show their worth. We're going to move forward. And if you want to move forward together with us, men are there waiting for you. Men are there waiting for you. But you're going to earn your spot, because he has to earn his value. Gentlemen, understand something. If you are a single man with no children and you are earning $75,000 or more, you are now platinum. Shout out to platinum. If you're making 6 figures or more, you are now diamond level. If you're making $55,000 to $60,000, you are gold. You are far more valuable than you have ever been. And here's the trick: you guys don't know how valuable you are. And that is why so many of my critics and detractors are angry at me, because I am waking men up to their true value. That's why they want me shut up. That's why they want me off this. They don't, because of the impact it's having upon right-thinking men and right-thinking women. It is making it more and more, it's making it less and less possible for men to get bad deals. That's why every day I walk out in this world, I get love from men. Every single day. Shout out to the two young dudes. Hadn't even hit puberty yet. No offense, but y'all still look young to me. They can barely get the words out. Those dudes have to be 14, 15. Those men are going to have a different outcome, because they're not going to accept bad deals.
And I remember back in the day when I was out there dating a lot of women, I would purposely ask them when I met them, like, hey, have you heard of Kevin Samuels? What do you think about that guy? I just wanted to see how they felt about him, because it would tell me a lot. But yes, guys, you heard it for yourself. This is what women respect. They respect men who know their worth.
If you do not have no money, or you're not coming over here to cut some grass or nothing, or like help me out, or you're not like making sure I got some food or something, like when I get off work, or taking my car to go get service, I ain't even got it on me, dog. I left it at home. I don't have none. We fresh out. We sold out. Call it what you want. Call it, sell it. See, call it gold digging, call it, I don't give a. I got too much going on to be giving out free cat. I got too much going on to be giving out that get over here for no reason. I need some help. It ain't got to be no money, but you need to be you, because I'm useful. You need to be useful. And that's just his friend. Oh, can I see? I haven't heard that name in years.
Well, at least we got another woman out here being honest about it. She's straight up telling them what it is. No, lady, we're not gonna judge you. You know, it is what it is. I think all women kind of sell it at some point. You know, even if you marry a guy and you still, you know, everything is a fair exchange. Due to the fact that she was so honest, I'm not even gonna criticize her. Like, girl, do your thing. And that's cool for most guys. So now a lot of guys know how to approach her and what she's into. Most men would rather just cut to the chase anyway and get right on with it. The man just gotta pay a small fee and he can have his way.
Why do so many women today say they don't need a man?
Because we're independent as hell.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
He can learn one or two things from a woman.
Like what?
Yeah, love.
Okay, do you think that men are incapable of love without a woman teaching them? Why do women think they're the ones who should define love and emotion?
Because we're more passionate, right? Yeah, we're more passionate.
Where's the evidence of that?
Hey.
Okay.
But anyways, that's all I got in this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Well, there's your answer. She didn't even know how to answer that question. And there's some women out there that got that mindset. But yeah, earlier about the other video, yeah, some people don't, as far as black people, some people don't care that they act so animalistic, you know, and they don't care. And they think that's their way of keeping it real. And so, yeah, the young man, well, he got in the first video. Wow, he just tell it like it is. He just got frustrated. But I understand, because me and my friend John, we talk about that. Why did you know, it was a situation with this case. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, those who've been following, I made a video about my friend and his disabled son who's autistic, and how these men jumped on him and he got it on camera. Well, they got convicted. So congratulations to my friend John for busting his behind on making sure they get justice for his son. His son's in a different city. But yeah, me and John, we talk about this all the time. And it's like, wow, you know, he's like, you really want to help out some black people, but you know, you the way he presents himself come off as too better, or it's too cornballish, or too, you know, it's not. They don't have the ebonic lingo of the streets, so to speak. And I say, unlike me, you know, because you know he was raised. When he was explaining the story that he was born, you know, when he was 5 years old, he moved to the suburbs, and so when you pick up the suburban vernacular, you're different. People see that you're different, because you're mostly around people who are white. But he's been like we've been like good friends, and you know, like me, I've been in inner city for up to like maybe 8th or 9th grade, so I understand how the way inner city people think. Even though they look at me, some people think that I'm a nice guy or whatever, you know. But hey, I got a lot of wisdom behind me. Don't let this face fool you. And yeah, like I said, I don't mess with Negroes either like that. I don't like to use that word what he used, but the ninjas either. I don't mess. I deal with black folks, but I'm the same way. I can't stand ninjas that got act a fool. Then they try to think they're gonna try you. Then they want to be trying to fight you, jump on you, cuss you out for no reason. You got some hood ratchet women, you know, that start some stuff. And I was just showing you a display on. There's a characteristics of people in our community, and we don't like to talk about this, but some of us get frustrated to the point that we do. But you know, sometimes we could be our own worst enemy. And I agree with the second video where the young lady was like, yeah, the black woman's image is getting hurt when they do something like that and shake your butt on stage, and you don't realize that there are black women that was saying over in Europe that there were guys asking them, making them that they were like prostitutes. So what does that tell you when they see that image and stuff? And it were black women that were saying this, that they would come to had that kind of problem over there. So really, it is true. Just like the black man's image is hurt, the black woman's image is hurt too. And when you push that trash music, that's true. Like I was hearing the video, another one of the content creators, and he was saying how in Korea they like black music, but they don't want black people in the club. You go to South Korea, and you can't. They pick up your style, but they don't want to be around you. I was like, damn, are you serious? But yeah, what they consider culture, that part is today's culture today. And so, and like the brother was saying, when they don't separate between black and white. That's true. That's not just white people, other people too. They see you, all of us as the same. Every community that's around us, no matter the Arabs, the Indians, even Hispanics, and even some immigrant, some that look like us. So yeah, he's telling the truth on that one. And they see the bad side of it. They don't see the good side. They're not going to promote the good side of us, because TV is powerful and entertainment is powerful. And believe me, people don't have sense enough to know people are different by individual, not by what everybody see on screen on TV. Especially when it hits a certain stereotype. Anyway, yeah, that video was funny. But the third video, yeah, how some kids, women, they'll pick the wrong type of man, and then sit back and she was right about that. How they'll sit back and knowing that the dude ain't no good, but that's the kind of women in the future is gonna be like, as passport bros leave. That's what they're gonna go back to the men and try to compete with other women for the same baby daddy. Ain't really got nothing going on for herself. Only way you can make money is, sell weed, and do that fast life. Be part of the gang. Yay! They find out the music, especially young women. You got some women up in Asia do it too. Some working class women too. Want a bad boy. He young. He got the energy, right? But where's the substance? But yeah, and she's right. And last video, yeah, it is what it is. At least I get handed to some women. At least they being honest. So any men that see that last video, question the women, and you see the different characteristics of women. What they say, this is what they want. And you don't bring something. You don't bring. Hey, I'm glad they revealing stuff like that. Every time they do, it's like something about a video, TikTok and all these videos. They showing the true colors. And for the men out there that got it, be aware. Watch out for the women. The ones in the 6-7 figure, you guys be careful. All right then. You guys have a good one. And yeah, this has been an interesting week. And I'm sorry about the foul language, derogatory language. I'm going to have to put a warning on this one. So be expected. And some of you that use that vernacular, you know what it is. But unfortunately, you get all communities that come looking, and they say, "Oh, they call some bunch of N-words." Oh, yeah, well, I guess it. Well, they are what they say they are. Remember, you are what you speak. That's the way they look at it. So be careful what you call your brother and sister up under the skin. That's what I always say. Because what we hear is one thing, they hear is another one. All right then, be blessed and take care.